of Uganda, and in this case, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and the district leadership, chairman here and town here, and the entire staff. As we launch this project of construction of good classroom block, to hand over this document to the contractor as a point of reference in the execution of this work. And like I've said, you must deliver it anytime. As I agreed in here, short of that, we shall not be at peace. I thank you. The President of the Republic of Uganda, General Kaguta Museveni, directed us to plant 60 million trees. So I'm doing this as we launch the construction of the classroom here on this behalf.
Very good. And Washaki, where is water?
Water. That's okay. They will finish the rest.
The team that is here, everybody is a monitor in his own right. But you have signed the contract that has terms and conditions of the contract, and we want to believe that you have understood them fully and you are going to comply. So we want to request that you adhere to the specifications to ensure quality work, but also to the timelines, because as I talked, our distant chairperson, we have 7 months to end the financial year. That means that if you do not complete, the funds on account will be swept back. And we do not want this sub-house to remain in conflict because we do not have other money to finish other than what is in the budget this financial year.
If you don't have money, resign now. Tell us you don't have money, and you also pay us the cost for loitering here without money and wanting us to give you a job. So I want that job delivered on time and on quality. No shortcut. Government has lost money. We give people who cannot have capacity to do. They play around. By the time we want to pay, time she told you that we have completed with how many months? 7. After 7 months, cow will be compelled to return any money which was not spent. But without bringing it back, it's a problem. So who will have lost? We, the people of Kumi, will be the one losing. And who will have made us lose? That one. But that is when we are also not monitoring. So if we monitor, if you see him 2 days, he's not here, go to the head teacher. Why is he not here 2 days? We don't see any worker there. You should explain. So that if we all get concerned, we shall deliver services in this district, and after 10 years, we shall not have any person working.
It was ratio. The previous analysis that we made at the district. In lower primary, the classroom people ratio is 1 to 120 in lower primary. And yet in upper primary, we have classroom people ratio at 1 classroom to 80 learners. So it's still bad. You can see, and yet the ideal is 1 to 55 learners per classroom.
Yeah.
Where we are launching the construction of a classroom block in this school. This school has 7 classes with an enrollment of about 800 learners, and the state of the classrooms that have been there has not been good. As you can see, they don't have shutters, the floors are bad, and they were constructed some time back by some organization called PAPSCA. But today we are happy because as a district we received some development grant under SFG, and we've been able to launch the construction of 3 classrooms, that is in Hosera, in Olimai, and we shall also be heading to Kadami. This is going to go a long way in improving attendance and also on attracting learners to schools. But we still have a big challenge of classrooms, generally infrastructure. We have inadequate teachers' accommodation, we have inadequate pit latrine coverage, and we also still have inadequate classroom coverage in the district. But we are grateful for the far that government has gone by giving us this grant. So we still request that when there is an opportunity, they add us more classrooms, because the enrollment keeps growing, the population keeps growing, but what we have doesn't keep growing. So we want to request that they continue to consider us for more development grants that we're able to give more schools to benefit from classrooms.
What is the Lakol? That's my name. By God's grace, I am the district chairperson, Kumi. I want to thank all the media houses that are represented here. That thank you for coming to witness as we hand over 4 sites of construction. That brings 1 teacher's house and 3 classroom blocks in 3 schools. That means 2 classroom blocks in 3 schools. That is Kadami, Olimai, and then Osera. Later, Kapokin has a teacher's house. You know, I must thank government very, very dearly that education is a key. Without support, despite challenges that come, currently we have Ebola, later we had the COVID-19, but let's work as a team. I want to challenge my people to work with the contractor across the board that we must have realistic, infrastructure so that we plan for some other things and not a classroom like the one we are yet to have here and the other schools where we came from. I must thank everybody that has participated and my team from the district for making up such a choice, because when you look at like the infrastructure that we have here, it is very, very demanding, because long ago it was given to this community by PAPSCA as a project. That is for a period of not less than 20 years. I want to thank every one of you and thank the listeners.
What has been the
situation in my district is not so good, because some schools have a lot of need. If they don't need infrastructure in terms of classrooms, but it needs infrastructure in terms of teachers' housing. You know, you remember when we were in Kapokin as a school, we had 18 teachers, but only about 60 teachers are accommodated within the compound. That is not a palatable situation. Here we have 12 teachers, but very few are accommodated. So the same infrastructure here in terms of classroom, they only have 7 classrooms, but the enrollment is of 1,034 children. When we take the government policy of 53, children or pupils to a ratio of 1 teacher or to a classroom, meaning we have a lot of need here, and it's across board in the district.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, who brought me to serve, who deployed me to serve in the Kumi District. I want to appreciate because in the Kumi District I've found a very, very cooperative team which I'm joining to ensure service delivery goes on here in a very, very systematic manner. Today, we have gone around 4 schools and we've launched construction of different projects at those schools, which is close to 350 million shillings. This is not small money. So I come here, first of all, with a message that whoever is involved in any government project like this ones we have launched and others should make sure that what is on the document in agreement and BOQ is what he executes, nothing else. Also, some contractors are good at working at one site. Once he gets a certificate for payment, he gets money here, he abandons this and goes to another site. I've really warned these contractors as we launch that once we've launched today and the handing in date is also specified in your document, within that period I want to see them on the site. Whoever we shall find out of the site, we shall hunt for that person, and when he comes back we find that he has brought anything, we shall cancel his contract. We shall ask the contract committee to ask his contract at his own cost, because government has been losing money in this form. A school is supposed to be delivered in 6 months, it's not delivered, and when the money remains on the account, at the end of the financial year, the money is taken back to Treasury, and claiming it back has never been easy. So we want to make sure contracts working within Kumi District, please pull up your socks, because I'm here to ensure you do the right thing.